Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
There really weren't that many mid lane bans. It's going to be the Zoe coming out for Angel.
Yep. As we talked about, when you're going up with the Kayn, you definitely want something that has more early oomph. I don't think he was going to go for a control mage, and probably wasn't going to go for another 80 in quite a while. It's
Wait, what?
Teleport
I didn't even know
jungler.
he's got TP.
Yeah.
What? SOFM, you're a madman. He's an absolute lunatic. He's gone for the TP as jungle. Hang on, we got an all-in the bot side. Xiaoxi is already ignited. He's gone. First blood. On and Huanfeng take the lane by storm. I think SOFM wants to find fights rather than Drakes right now. On flashes in, gets the knock up. Xiaoxi knocked back, ignited as well. SOFM on the scene, wants to find himself a kill. There's the slow. The feathers come in, but they can't find the root. Xiaoxi solo and finally falls. It's SOFM to get that one on, almost traded. Will go down to the ignite. Xiaoxi grabs it, and it's 1-for-1.
But most crucially, we do see
the whole of eStar moving in here to make sure they can snag away some of this jungle. So FM has a control ward, knows he wasn't spotted, but Xiaoxi just walks into face checking. Bin surrounding here. The mid lane is arriving. We could have a bit of a scuffle. On moves in. Smite from Hacker. Flash forwards as On gets the engage, but it's Magnet Storm on's the one to go down, and Bin's in trouble. Meganar can't save you here, and it's going to be a 4v3 and an easy win for eStar. SOFM was put to sleep in the Red Bull pit. He never got to play any part of that fight. He was just on the wrong side of the wall. Drake taken here by Suning as Huanfeng to get the kill to quash the enemy's win conditions in the early stages. The game flash forward from Hacker immediately. Puts the sleep down onto Bin. Does have flash available, but will not have access to Meganar. He's just wiped off the face of the planet right there. Herald available. What can we see on the bottom side from Suning, though? SOFM already using that ulti. It's going to be a sleep coming through. The flash pulverized headbutt. Rat knocked back to the safety of his tower, though. On can't quite find the opportunity. Ignite available for Angel. Jumps in, pops it down. Rat will fall to this one. Angel grabbing the kill. This one Fung just pushes the way.
Kind of interesting there that we'll get this first first tower for sure, though.
Yeah, I mean, you called it. Grab the Herald, slam it topside. That's exactly what they've done, and ZS gets the first tower of the game. And with that, a 2,000 gold lead in favor of eStar right now. And this is the big issue for Suning that we're talking about moving towards the playoffs. This is a real slow team. They always play very slow in the early game, and it feels like that has been really exposed here by eStar to start the game off. But Angel roams up, Bin about to turn Mega, does manage to slam Hacker against the wall, stuns him up, and that should be a kill onto the baby Bambi right there. But ZS now put to sleep as well. He does not get to play League of Legends when Angel is on the server.
Yeah, this is Angel's Zoe that we have been missing so far. Irma also gets intercepted by On when he's trying to move up to that top lane, so absolutely nothing he can do there. And I just want to mention that Angel, this split, he has played for aggressive early game picks, but his go-to has been the Twisted Fate. He really hasn't played the Zoe whatsoever. And, you know, we are seeing him try to get up another champion that is feasible here as the 2v2 happens.
Yeah, all in from Huanfeng, gets the kill there. Xiaoxi backing away, flashes out to safety. That trouble bubble was a little close. Angel with the flash doesn't quite hit the paddle star though. And now ZS onto Huanfeng, but the TP to follow from Bin means that ZS has nowhere to go. 1v5, he is down a creek and he has absolutely no paddles. It's going to be another kill going the way of amounts of lockdown potential. If Angel ever finds a bubble onto someone, they don't get to ever move again. On could be in trouble here. Xiaoxi engages, but he's denied by On. Headbutt back into the rest of the fight, but that's going to be the ultis coming on out. Hacker puts them both to sleep. TP's being followed in as well, but On survives for now, and Hacker's in trouble himself. SOFM's going in 1v4 right now. He's absolutely insane, and he manages to get a kill.
What a madman. That probably still wasn't worth it for him, but... And just looking at this, it does actually look like the...
This is still going.
Yeah.
All right, finds the knock of it. It is Blue Kayn after all. Has the ultimate available as Bin slams them all home.
That's Red
And
King.
actually, it's going to be traded. eStar doing okay on this one. And it's going to be Xiaoxi in trouble. Actually, you're right. Yeah, that is Red King with the knock-up.
He does have the knock-up on on Blade's Reach. So we are going to get the first Red King with this Red King.
Yeah, but they don't even need to tank this tower because Herald is going to slam on into the mid lane. That's tier 1 taken. They can look towards this third Drake as well. And I feel like eStar are in a position where maybe they just have to contest this. Can you really afford to give over Infernal Soul Point against a team with like a Zoe and a Kai'Sa that are both insanely fed already? I guess the answer is yes, because they're not going to contest in time. This Drake will go down to SOFM, but eStar may have found a fight after the Drake is done here. Locked up his Xiaoxi, pulled back into the fight. SOFM! I don't know what's going on. Why?
He
Why
died off
you
screen.
2v1ing?
That was a damage test to see how tanky he was, how long he could survive with the Emerald Trespass. A potential target for them to go on. And it's interesting to see also SOFM being very cognizant.
It's a weird one from SOFM, but you know what? That's all I want to see from SOFM is weird ones. We've got Infernal Soul onto the map here. Suning can set up to try and guarantee themselves this is a win condition. Onfong needs to be careful though, because eStar certainly will look for the engage. On goes in with a massive pulverize. And Featherstorm already used Blade Caller available for Rat, pulls it in, but it's way too late to the party. Onfong with a double kill as SOFM is just buying time. The rest of the team can collapse. Triple for Onfong now. His Xiaoxi forced to flash away from the play, and Suning absolutely destroy eStar. Xiaoxi's trying to escape, but there's no way out of this one, my friend. He'll be chased by Bin. And you know what? After everything in the early game for eStar, Suning take control.
Suning just know how to team fight a lot better than their opposition there. The collapse was beautiful to watch. They wait until eStar venture down the ramp, and then they close their trap. We see On coming in from behind, getting a 3-man knockup on that one, and then Irma is left to his destiny. He gets tagged up by the Sleepy's Trouble Bubble. Meanwhile, you have SOFM
Guys on Angel. If he can pop off in this fight, he's going to be unstoppable for the rest of the game. Bit of a knock up there onto ZS. eStar having to back out of the river, but they're going onto On. Unbreakable Will is going to come on through. Maybe Will just be sacrificed, but he is a tanky Alistair. He's taking so much damage. And Suning still don't commit to the rest of the fight. Angel now Everfrost across the team. Look at the health bars. eStar, they've nowhere to go. Corralled into the corner and just taken one by one. Angel jumping back in and out of the fight. Onfong still has Killer Instinct available. eStar are on the wrong side of the map. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. Onfong into the backline, and eStar are routed.
It's gonna be the double kill, and eStars, they just went overboard trying to get one desperation pick. They go all in on Alistar with Unbreakable Will, and you can tell Suning were picking their spots. It was about 10 seconds before the rest of the team said, yeah, it's about time we actually go in and just finish this one off. They get the perfect angle once more. Bin comes in and gets the Mega Gnar onto 2 people, forces out the Zhonya's as well. A ton of follow-up, and eStars just had nowhere to go. A desperation play, we definitely understand that, but eStars, they should have picked their targets and try to at least go all in on Onfong. At least if they didn't succeed, they could have got a couple something.
For eStar to deal with the Angel and Onfong, they could just off to the side and wait for the perfect moment to jump in and finish off the fight. Now the siege in the base, though, is the mid-inhib tower is taken down. That will be at least one inhib. And Suning, they can look for more in the bottom lane as well.
Super interesting composition from Suning, really. It's sort of like a triple dive composition, but with pieces with a little bit more mobility and aren't strictly bruisers. You have Zoe, you have the Kayn, and you have Kai'Sa that are going in, and now On is the first one.
Here we go. Massive all-in coming from Suning. That is going to be game. There's no way eStar can survive at this point. Rat gets onto the fountain alive at very least, but that's all he's going to get on the back of this one. Second inhib will fall for sure. Angel having to use his Sonya's here. On saves his mid laner's life, sacrifices himself, and the crying cat emoji from Angel. Oh, it's a heartbreaker, but you know what? It just doesn't matter. Suning are going to be able to finish this one out. Bin looking for a 1v1 with Rat right here. The boomerang finishes the kill. Suning just style all over eStar as they take themselves game 1.
Congratulations to Suning, their 5th consecutive win over their opponents.
Alistair and the Hecarim go in, and Zoe and Jace can follow it from long range.
Let's go!
This is what Angel brought out on the international stage. I don't know.
With the rest of the team. She's going to go in. Galio's going to follow up. They're just going to try and blow up Rat or Irma, or maybe even ZS, because Jace is actually fairly easy to take down as well.
Well, it's Fun being threatened with the blow up right here. Does survive, gets back under the tower, but they re-dive on the other side on this one. Shousey low. There's the ult out from Hacker as well. Can Suning chase down the kills? Bin is here. Shousey headbutts in, sacrifices himself to try and save Hacker, but the stun comes out and he's going down. Shousey surviving for now because Suning have bigger fish to fry. I think Shousey just tried to... I'm not sure what happened there, honestly, but he goes down anyway. It's going to be 2 for 1. Suning went out the fight.
Yeah, eStars actually had a really good map play in terms of their positioning, but Wanfan was able to drag that out for so long. He even holds on to his flash there, using the Killer Instinct. I think he actually got out of the Galio stuns there, and Irma gets tagged up.
Oh, Angel going in onto Irma here. Managed to get the E, and now he's able to follow up because On is around as well. Gets the knock up, finishes the kill. On wants a piece of the action.
Yeah, you can't portal jump in front of Angel like that. He's going to tag you out and finds a good kill there on that lane. And in that sort of situation where eStars, they need to be very careful about this push. It should just be a touch and go. You don't really want to all in on getting that second charge. I do want to see eStars just back out and try to get a better rotation on the next pull out.
Ooh, SFM can go in. Bin has flash, turns into Mega Gnar. Can they find the opportunity? Just going for Shousey here. Who is that Alistar? As you said last game, not really a pick when you're getting onto the Alistar. That was a weird post from Bin as he falls asleep mid-air. That's an impressive skill. But it will be the Drake here, going the way of Suning, while eStar answer in the mid lane and grab themselves a tower. So nice answer here from eStar to at least get something on the map.
Yeah, they definitely want the early gold to further their snowball rather than contesting the Drakes. I feel like if you just make sure the enemy doesn't get the Dragon Soul, you're fine. You're not really playing for Drakes with this composition. It's much more about early snowball. It's just way too much for a Poke comp to deal with. So I definitely read eStars being more on the timer here, and they're the ones that will more likely go for the immediate gold payoff rather than the Drake stacking.
Yeah, compositionally, I agree with you, Clement, but let's be honest, it's Suning that are on a timer this game. So
I'm sorry.
BIG taking the title on that one, but let's focus on the actual game itself because eStar have found their opportunity with this Herald, and they could look for another tower here. They've got the whole 5-man squad here. SOFM is off towards the Dragon right now. That's going to be a mid lane. Maybe it's eStar that is speedrunning the game. We've been baiting, we've been wrong the whole time. The Herald charges on in the mid lane. That's the inhib down, and now the fight. SOFM caught, taunt from On as the rest of the team comes in. Bin about to turn Mega though. This could be for the fight for Suning, but Rat just all-ins onto SOFM, forces him away. On jumps straight onto Rat. Into the Raptor's pit he goes to try and survive. Angel assassinates him. It's pure chaos, but eStar are falling apart at the scene. Their apple crumbled before your eyes, and it's ZS flashing out to safety, but it's Suning taking the fight.
Yeah, I think eStars could have played that a little bit more patiently and dealt with the engagers one by one. They jump forward, their backline is completely tied up, and they're not able to properly focus the front line either. So I think they just pulled the trigger a little bit early. If they walked out all in formation towards the mid lane, they would have been a bit better in that position. Suning casts them out. It was a good start of eStars. I felt like Suning actually underestimated the push potential. It definitely actually used that teleport to come back into lane a little bit faster. So we are going to see once again. I'm actually rooting for eStars here. I feel like they're in a strong point. I do want to see them put up a bit of a fight, but it's just about beating the collapse here. I want to see Shousey actually hold on to his abilities rather than using them early to disengage people.
Oh, fair across the team. In comes On. SFM's down though. Good pick here to start the fight. On goes into the middle of everyone and just gets deleted. I'm not quite sure what went through his head there, but well. No, that's how that one goes down, and now Rat jumps into everyone. Angel will finish those. What is happening, Clement? This is the daftest team fight I think I've ever seen. Now the battle start over. That's a kill for Irma. Somehow, eStar coming out on top after all of this. Accelerated Shock Blast will be ready in a second. ZS just biding his time, looking for the opportunity.
Safe. Have that distance advantage. Don't go all in just yet unless you find someone low.
SFM is just committing to the Drake right here as eStar trying to back away. Bin is in Mega Gnar. He's threatening the Flash Gnar. Doesn't actually have Flash available. It doesn't matter. Drake goes the way of Suning. They can just back away from this one. They've got a free kill onto Hacker in the meantime. Now SFM flies in at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. eStar have to run underneath their tower, tails between their legs. Suning just take over.
I'm pretty sure Hacker actually had his ultimate there. I'm not exactly sure why Hacker went back in, but he did. And the rest of his team does get to escape from that one, so Suning pretty happy there. Once again, I felt like eStars could have played their position a little bit further up onto the ramp, make sure that there was no one behind them, and just stay safe that way. Kind of weird move by Hacker, and now Suning are closing the deal.
Yeah, big fight here. On should go down to the Ignite, but Huanfeng should be able to easily finish these kills off. Rat surviving for now, though. Xiaoxi will fall. No killer instinct available. Irma jumps back over the wall and gets him out to safety. Yeah, so Baron comes up, Suning straight onto the board with this one. That will just be smited by SOFM, and now they get a fight on top of it. They already got the Baron. They get themselves a team fight. On slams down. Actually got interrupted there. To the skies comes out, but not going to be enough damage. And well, this is going to be over, isn't it? I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, because there's nothing eStar can do in these skirmishes. It's a clean ace for Suning.
It was kind of cool as we saw Sleepy Trouble bubble onto Galio. They actually stopped the ultimate, but it doesn't matter in the end. They don't really need on whatsoever. They're still going to find the ace. And just judging by the timers, they're not going to be able to close off this game completely, but it will be pretty damn close as this gold lead is unsurmountable.
Yeah, this is one of those things where, sure, the game doesn't end right now, but the game is still definitely over. Like, I've lost all faith in the eStar comeback at this point. It's SOFM on the split push jungle. You can see Angel in the bottom lane as well, crashing into the tier 2. This will be mid lane inhib taken by Huanfeng. I think that's all they'll get for now. SOFM just crashes this monster wave in the top side. Hacker try to clear it. SOFM sees the enemy jungler. It just gets red in his eyes as they just sprint up the top lane. That was
early
like
game leads and closed it in, but Suning were just far more experienced, far more measured in those teamfight phases.
ZS in trouble here. SOFM can't quite chase that kill down. So ZS will walk away with his life. This will be the tier 2 in the bottom side. Taken eventually when the minion wave arrives. Suning can just proxy the next wave and start pressuring another inhib. And I want to reset the stakes here. I want to remind everyone what's on the line for Suning. They have to win this series if they want to contest that 7th seed, importantly. RA and Suning, the two teams that can fight for that 7th seed. And it'll be RA playing on the final day of the split in 2 days' time to see who gets that seeding. But this 2-0, incredibly important for Suning. And it feels good to see them playing so beautifully in these fights. Feels like they're very coordinated right now, which is a really great look before playoffs. Hacker looking for the engage as well. Xiaoxi already having used it. Oh, Rat down to 1 HP, just zips out the back of the fight. SOFM can't close the gap, but Angel can. Flies through everybody like a ninja. And now they can finish these fights off. Hacker trying to escape. Does touch the shuriken, but Huanfeng can't quite get the W out. It's Ermin out underneath the tower. Has a stopwatch, baits everyone in, but Huanfeng survives. Still has a GA on top of all of this. Finally, Irma falls, and it's just Hacker remaining on the map. Suning take everything, and they'll finish the game.
Yeah, Suning, they don't get the speedrun award in the LPL, but they get the clean 2-0. Game difference is really important here. I don't think anyone in the lower side of the brackets looking to face up against someone like Invictus Gaming when you have LNG already locked into the 10th seed. That's what really Suning are playing against for their trip, not to face up against the Shy and Rookie in the first round.